Hey everybody, welcome to 20 Sides to Every Story. I'm doing something a little different here. I just got a box in the mail that contains something I kickstarted, a little little thing called the Greatest Thieves of Lankhmar. Um, I've been kind of holding off on opening this up because I wanted to do a little video to uh, put a little something different up here on the YouTube channel. So if you're interested in seeing more stuff like this, definitely be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so this Kickstarter, I, from what I understand, this is essentially they had such great success with all the different tournaments that they've been running at Gen Con and whatnot, the good folks at Goodman Games, that they decided to put a kind of a box together so you could run your own Lankhmar style tournament. And that's a lot of what will be within the box. And at the time that I did my pledge and did the Kickstarter, they also allowed you to throw in a bunch of like add-on modules, like some of the other Lankmar modules. And so I think I padded out everything that I didn't have. I was like, put it in the cart, put it in the cart. So I don't know if that all that stuff is going to be in the box too. I hope so, because that'd be a happy day that they put it all together in one box. That'd be awesome. So without any further ado, let's open this bad boy up and see what we got. All right, we got some bubble wrap. They protected it all. And what do we got right on the top here? Oh, it's probably one of the newsletters. Usually, whenever you order stuff from Goodman Games, you'll get these kind of newspaper-like newsletters with a lot of good stuff. Um, Sometimes they do like recaps of some of the conventions. Maybe they got some Cyclops Con stuff in here, and um, yeah, some of the notable art. It looks like we got Harley Stroh wrote a little something here, and yeah, that's good. I always like flipping through these things, so put that aside. Oh yes, okay. Looks like we did get our modules. So right on top here, they put some of these bonus modules. These are ones I haven't played yet. We got Unholy Nights in Lankhmar. I think that's sort of like a holiday themed Lankhmar adventure. I always love that. The DCC, they'll put out different holiday themed adventures. I remember there was like a crazy Christmas one that they put out one year, and even like there was like a Valentine's one where it was like, I don't know, there was like a big kind of gnarly looking demon heart on the front. So we got that one. We got the Rats of Ilfmar. I'm very interested. One of my players in my Lankmar game was really interested in the Rats of Ilfmar, and their little tie-in. I think they had this like kind of conspiracy that the rats were running the city, and of course they started to encounter them and realized that there was something a little bit more to the rats. So it'll probably be a good one for him to pick up. And then we've got level 2 adventure by Michael Curtis, Grave Matters. Okay, so that looks like it's going to pick up on some of the kind of life or death kind of themes that we saw in some of the other Lankmar adventures. So that's great. So I'm glad to have I got my bonus little modules in there. Here's the main event here, though. This is the thing that I've been waiting on. The greatest thieves in Lankmar. So we're gonna have to unwrap this bad boy. A little something for. There we go. There we go. All right. So right away we got pretty nice, substantial looking box. We got a number of these sitting up there on the bookshelf, from the Chained Coffin to Purple Planet to all sorts of stuff. Now, most recently, I got the Temple of Elemental Evil. That nice slipcase is up there with the other OARs. So let's slip this off here and see what we got inside. So right away, very first thing, we've got Greatest Thieves in Lankhmar, a DCC boxed set. Let's see if we can pop that first thing out. So this looks like This looks like it's probably like the main book. Yeah, so you can see the first thing. Round one, Beneath the Thieves' House. So this must be like the main piece of it, the tournament module itself. So just kind of flip through it. Some nice, good, nice big full black and white full page art there. Some skeletons kind of crowding in on one of these bandits. And kind of lots of, looks like lots of visual aids, lots of maps in that DCC style, that kind of isometric, old school looking style. Oh, another, lots of good full page art here. This one looks like it's by Brad McDermott, probably. I don't want to show any of this like too up front, just in case any of you may be thinking about playing or getting in on the tournament module. Nice. It's nice. I always like it when they have these big full page illustrations in here. But yeah. So so yeah, lots of little like looks like ways for you to kind of track what's going on with the players and keep track of scoring this and whatnot. So very cool. So that's the first book that's in the box. Looks like, oh, look at this. Handouts, map, and tiles. This looks like a little kind of thin thin booklet here. But on the inside, different like visual aids that looks like you could cut out maybe. Maybe you were supposed to do that. Looks like there must be a number of different little puzzles that cause you have to manipulate little fold the page kind of thing. So yeah, very cool. So a little handout, little guide to help smoothly run the game. This is a player pack. Nice little thing. It looks like the same cover, just in black and white. The same cover that's on the front. Was this going to have maybe like the pre-gens? Dungeon Crawl Classics 3rd Annual Open Tournament, Gen Con Indy 2019. Okay, so this is sort of like what are the changes from previous years? Guidelines that you probably read out loud to the players in terms of how do you earn points? What is the scoring system like? Um, just the ground rules for getting in the tournament. Some frequently asked questions. Oh, look at that, another nice full full page art there. And looks like some pre-gens. So these are the pre-gens that you maybe make copies of and pass out to your table. So very cool. So what all do we got here? We got the back one. Okay, so let's just start from the back here. We've got level 4. Place of origin, land of 8 cities. Must be a wizard. I see they got some spells. Oh, I see. Of course, it's like the just normal character sheet. They got the name on the bottom there. So, what is it we got here? Another wizard from Lankhmar. Got a warrior from the Cold Wastes. Another warrior. This one from the Eastern Lands. Another warrior from Lankhmar. I'm guessing we got, yeah, another one here. Another one from the Cold Wastes. And a couple of thieves. Thief from Cold Wastes, thief from the Mingle Steppes, thief from Lankhmar. Really variable stat ranges on these guys. That's great. So there you got that little something to make some photocopies of before you sit down at the table. And this is the judges pack. What do we got in the judges pack? This is a pretty substantial book as well. Looks like a recap of the 2019 Gen Con Open DCC tournament. And you got results from each round of the tournament, and you see, oh, there's a lot of teams in round 1, and they started to whittle them down till they got to round 3, and there was only two teams left. It was very cool. I regret I've never actually partaken in a DCC turn. I guess I haven't really been in. I've done the D&D Open. I've done D&D Opens before, but not nothing DCC. So talking a little bit about some of the deadliest tournament modules. Some special awards. It looks like maybe there's some special circumstances. Let's just read, well, maybe one of these. Raw, please. During the first round, Judge Eric's two teams held on tightly to their reserves, refusing to give up any advantage that might carry them into the second round. Amazingly, neither team used magical healing or invoke patron once, trusting the gods and Eric to see them through. Okay, so these must have been like special awards that they gave out during the 2019, so that's cool. Different stats for some of the different judges that looks like they helped out. Some familiar names in there, people I recognize from playing at the conventions and whatnot. Very cool. And then the 2020 results, same kinds of stuff here. Okay, Dungeon Crawl Classics RPG third annual open tournament. Judges' eyes only. So if you're a judge, don't be looking anymore. So let's page through here. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like how to tips for first-time judges. Okay, that's cool. Just sort of maybe a little bit of a primer on what to expect when you're running a tournament. Looks like this is maybe geared towards, this maybe is what they actually gave the folks during the 2019 tournament. This is what the handout was. So a lot of kind of guidelines, what to do if a player's late or doesn't show up, photography, like some of that kind of stuff, like taking pictures at the table. No. Goodman Games representative will photograph the tournaments. Yeah, okay. Character death. Okay, so just a lot of stuff about how to kind of, if you were there in 2019, what you would do. Um, but it looks like some good resources. If you wanted to maybe run a tournament at your own local con or even at your game store, you could probably use some of these record sheets and whatnot to help facilitate that. So that's what's in there in the judge pack. That's what they gave the judges. Oh, scoring sheets is the next thing. So probably not too much in here. It's pretty light, but little handouts for tracking whether if you're in round 1, here's a scoring sheet for round 1. A couple of tables to roll on, maybe in between rounds and such. So that's what you got in there. And oh, here's the good stuff. This is what I was hoping for. Nice, big, glossy map. Probably won't be able to get this fully in the camera shot here, so apologies for that. But looks like this is sort of a tracker of sorts. I don't know if this. I wasn't there, so I don't know if this is like probably tracking for the entire tournament, like where people are, or I don't know. They're numbered, so maybe these kind of sync up with like different parts of the adventure. I'm going to try to get this other piece in here, like the top part. So it's gridded. I don't know. I don't know if you know what this one was about or how that was used. Throw something in the comments below. That's cool. So what else we got in here? Looks like a couple more. This is pretty hefty, like cardboard stock here at the bottom here. Okay. Looks like a little coupon code for um, getting your digital copy. I love that Goodman Games does that. They'll give you the chance to get a PDF of all your materials. I think we got PDFs of all this stuff a little bit early before they shipped the physical product. What else do we got here? Dicing with Death. So, okay, little mini adventure. Must be a little bonus piece here. Dicing with Death, a mini adventure for 2 to 8 level 3 to 4 DCC Lankhmar characters. That's pretty notable because a lot of the DCC Lankhmar adventures are for kind of smaller groups, like 2 to 3 characters. So That's always appreciated. Getting a little adventure module in there. Yeah. Nice looking art. A little kind of crazy DCC map, overland map of the adventuring locale. So very cool. And then it looks like this is these tiles look like they're the same little things that were there in the handouts packet that we showed earlier. So just kind of hold these up so you can see it's nice in color too. And this is thick cardstock, so that's awesome. And this is perforated, so you can punch these out rather than. And it looks like pretty durable, so you could probably just hang on to these instead of making photocopies of the handout, which is probably what they used in the actual thing. Ooh, look at that! We got some luck tokens. So those pop out. Pretty nice quality. Nothing on the back, but that's cool. Set those aside. Oh, and there's that another little handout thing. These are perforated, so you can punch out these little pieces. Yeah, and that's it. That's the end. That's the end of the box. So very cool. I'm really excited to spend a little time and dig into all this material. I've been wanting to maybe run a DCC or really just any tournament, but then I remembered, ooh, I've got this DCC Lankhmar, the Greatest Thieves of Lankhmar coming, and so maybe over the winter here, if you're somebody that's in our community, maybe I'll find a way to like get this set up so we could play this and run this. So if you're not yet a part of our community and you want to like get in on something like this, just check the description of the video. I'll pop my Discord server link in there so you can join our server. We do DCC on occasion. I wouldn't say we do it all the time, but the big thing from Goodman Games that we've been running is the Temple of Elemental Evil. So if you're interested in playing that, definitely join the Discord server and you can be able to see where our sign-ups are for that. But hope you enjoyed this. I don't really do videos like this too often. We're usually doing actual plays, but I thought, it'd be kind of fun. I've been really looking forward to this product, so I thought I'd do a little unboxing video. So that's the Greatest Thieves in Lankhmar. If you enjoyed this, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us in Discord. We'd love to game together and hang out. And with that, I think I'm just going to end the video here. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.